God's chosen ones. You're reconnecting with God again. You cross all God's limits. God's chosen ones. Stop and listen. When the clock strikes 11:11, a distant bell hums softly. The night wind slips through the cracks, and your name is whispered in the silence. On Wednesday night, September 4th, the door was marked. If your heart just trembled for a moment, this is not coincidence. It's the final signal before midnight. Step into the light that's opening before you. Tonight could change the entire season of your life if you're willing to listen. The night is still. On the window ledge, a thin ray of light rests, tiny dust motes drifting like prayers slowly rising. You sit there, back against the chair, hands folded over your chest. For weeks, the number 444 keeps returning on receipts, at the corner of your screen, even on a passing license plate just as you sighed. And you wonder, is God speaking to me? I call you by the name heaven chose, chosen one. If your ears are hearing these words, He has already sent the sign. Not to frighten you, but to comfort you. Not to make you run faster, but to make you pause and realize you were never walking alone. Tonight, we go slow. Each word is a quiet step on an old wooden floor, unhurried, soft. We're about to open a letter sealed in wax, marked with the words, "For you only at 11:11 p.m. This letter doesn't promise gold or erase all your weariness by morning. It promises something far more certain, presence. And when presence comes, the night no longer feels so long. Take a deep breath. If someone in your home is sleeping, let them rest because God is awake with you. The wind outside is shifting. The bell sounds closer now. I am only the messenger. He is the one touching your heart tonight. Part 1. The call in the night, chosen one. There are nights when you can't sleep, not because of coffee, but because your soul refuses to lie still. You no longer fit inside your old shell. Questions keep coming back, like a bird tapping against the window. Why so slow? Why do I pray? And heaven stays silent, and God says, not slow, precise. The seed hasn't been forgotten. It's simply taking root in the dark. You think you've been left behind, but you've only been planted deeper into good soil. Every no you've heard these past months wasn't rejection, it was primer paint for a door about to open. Tonight, when the clock strikes 11:11, an angel taps 3 times against the window of your heart. You may not hear it with your ears, but your heart knows. At that exact moment, the fatigue in your bones softens a little. It's not a loud miracle, just the quiet return of peace. Like the scent of your mother's sun-dried clothes. You once thought being chosen meant being strong. But being chosen doesn't begin with strength, it begins with the crack. God doesn't visit the self-perfected. He sits longest beside the trembling, and He whispers, "My child, tonight isn't for enduring, it's for turning seasons." Do you remember the last time 727 flashed before your eyes? Right when you wanted to give up. You looked up, and it felt like an unseen hand rested on your shoulder. You were silent not because you had nothing to say, but because a glowing cloud was rising inside your chest. You've been called not to make noise, but to become clear. Clear to yourself, clear to Him. Tonight, God calls your name again, not through thunder, but through breath. He asks for no vow, only that you lay your burdens down. Try it now. Rest your heavy hands on your knees. Let your shoulders loosen. Allow your tears if they come. You are not weak because you cry. He says, you are strong because you didn't run. There's a gentle truth. Slowness is also the speed of miracles. Everything he builds for you must withstand storms, and that takes time. The day you call late, heaven calls on time. When he says wait, it's not because the door is far, it's because the one walking through it is still growing. Tonight, he gathers the scattered pieces, the season you were misunderstood, the week you were betrayed, the morning you woke and no longer recognized yourself. He lays them on the table like shards of colored glass. Under the warm lamp, the cracks turn into patterns. You look closer and see not loss, but a stained glass window coming together. You asked me for a sign. He says, here it is, peace returning, even while nothing around you has changed. If your room stays the same, but your heart feels warm, that is proof. Not proof to boast about, but to keep walking with. There's also a soft warning. Don't let the world's noise reset your heartbeat. Likes, shares, deadlines. Breaking news. They may touch you, but they don't get to steer you. Tonight, God steers. You only need to keep a hand on your chest and remind yourself, I am being led. When you recall the recurring dreams, the long hallway, the bright door at the end, those weren't imagination. They were your inner map. Each time you dreamed, he added another detail. And this time, you notice the number 444 etched on the doorframe. 4 like the corners of a room, firm. 44 like two shores holding you steady. 444 like a frame that keeps the new canvas from tearing. You ask, am I lost? He smiles. No. You're passing through. Through the old limits where others said, that's enough. Through the labels where memories once strangled you. Through the fear of rejection that made you shrink before your own light. The destined night doesn't come to display power. It comes to reset the height of the heart. Just one notch higher enough to see beyond the wall. And when you look past it, you see a field of light waiting. Let me tell you a story of someone very much like you. They waited years for a door. Everyone said, that door is closed. But on a Wednesday night, at 11:11, they heard a bell. Not a church bell, a bell in their bones. They stood up, not out of hurry, but because they were called. By morning, the door opened not by luck, but because their heart had reached the right temperature. Tonight, your heart is at that temperature. Write down one thing you're ready to lay down, a debt of emotion, the illusion of having to be strong all the time. A word like alone that has followed you too long. Write it. Fold it. Set it beside a glass of water. Tomorrow morning, when sunlight touches the table, drink that water as a small ritual. I allow myself to walk lighter. And now, chosen one, sit upright. Close your eyes. Listen. If an image comes, a door, a crown, or just a warm golden hue, don't analyze it. Let it stay with you, the way God stays with you. I chose you. He says, not because you could, but because you were willing. I chose you, not to prove anything to me, but so I could prove my love through you. If you feel breathless from emotion, exhale longer. The heaviest things will leave first: comparison, self-blame, the endless what-ifs. They fall away like dust from a coat. And beneath it, a new heart begins to glow slowly, steadily. Tonight, there's no need to rush belief. Just receive. Being chosen doesn't require perfection. It simply invites you to be present here, now, between the distant bell, the 11:11 on the clock, the 4:4 on the frame, and the peace returning like the footsteps of someone who's come home. Part 2, the threshold and the shield of light. Chosen one, tonight you stand between two worlds, the border of the old and the new, between fear and freedom. If you look closely, the floor beneath you holds a faint line of light, like a shimmer of water tracing across the ground. No one drew it, but it's there, trembling, sacred. This is the holy zone, the place where limits dissolve. Crossing limits doesn't mean breaking rules. It means stepping into the space your soul has long been ready for. Every ache, every rejection was training to make you strong without hardening, soft without shattering. When you cross the threshold, God doesn't push you. He simply opens the door. And tonight, the door is open. Place your hand over your heart. Breathe in deeply. Exhale slowly. Feel the air move through your lungs like light. Each breath is a silent prayer. Keep me in your arms. You'll begin to notice there's an invisible armor over your chest, forged from fear, doubt, shame, and memory. That armor once kept you alive, but now it's too heavy to fly. And he says, you don't need it anymore. Piece by piece, or the armor falls away, not with noise, but softly, like the sound of a spoon touching a glass of water. Each sound is an act of forgiveness for those who hurt you, and for yourself. The thin light on the floor begins to widen, spilling toward your feet. It doesn't feel hot or cold, just light. As if someone inside you is gently lifting the weight away. You are crossing the threshold not by running, but by breathing and trusting. The world once told you that protection means being hard. But in this sacred space, protection means becoming soft again. When you soften, God surrounds you with His own energy. This shield isn't made of bricks. It's made of light that breathes with you. You inhale, the light fills your lungs. You exhale, the light spreads around those you love. Again and again, no rituals, no effort, just breath becoming prayer. Tonight, crossing limits isn't a battle. It's surrender safe and holy. When you stop resisting, you're declaring your faith that God is big enough to hold you whole. If tears come, that's the sign the shield has been activated. Tears are not weakness, they're holy water washing away the ashes of fear. After they fall, you'll breathe easier. Your mind will clear, your heart will warm. And soon, you'll hear something deep within. From now on, no one can take away the peace I've placed in you. That's how you'll know you've crossed the line, and the circle of protection has sealed around your soul. You are no longer a wounded warrior. You are the one being guarded. Stay a minute longer. Breathe. Give thanks. And whisper, I am no longer afraid. I am standing in the sacred. Part 3, the signs and the pathway. Chosen one. When the world grows still, and it's just you and your breath, you begin to notice the small things repeating. A number, a sound, a fleeting moment that seems random, yet your spirit knows these are signals. A bell hums softly in the night. 3 slow, even chimes, like the rhythm of a heart. The light from your clock flickers to 11:11 down the street. A billboard flashes 7:10 before fading. And one rushed afternoon, you spot 444 printed on your coffee receipt. At first, you think it's coincidence, but then you realize every time you see these signs, your heart steadies a little more, as if someone is whispering, "You're on the right path." But remember, these signs aren't meant for worship. They're meant for remembrance. They come not to make you superstitious, but to remind you God is still walking with you, even in the smallest details. 1. Decoding the 3 signs, 444, stability and presence. This is the number of foundations. When you see 404, it's a reminder that God is resetting the structure of your life. Things may feel shaky, not because you're falling apart, but because He's digging deeper to build something unshakable. 444 is the heartbeat of endurance, the breath that steadies you in strong winds. 757, completion and grace. This is the number of divine fulfillment. When 777 appears, it means a lesson has ended. You don't need to overthink or blame yourself. God is saying, "You've completed this part. Move forward now." 757 is heaven's gentle kiss, both tender and confirming, reminding you that you're no longer where you began. 11:11, the doorway of awareness. This isn't just time, it's a portal. When the clock hits 11:11, it's not for you to make a wish, but to pause and realize I'm being seen through the eyes of my soul. It's the moment when heaven, earth, and your spirit breathe in sync. Everything stills, and in that stillness, you hear the truth. You are awake. 2. 3 responses to the signs. Step 1, stop and breathe. Don't rush to interpret. Don't grab your phone to search. Just pause. 1 deep breath is enough. Every sign appears not to stir your anxiety, but to return you to your natural rhythm, the place where God waits. Step 2, say thank you. You don't have to say it aloud, just smile softly and whisper inside, "I see it. Thank you." Gratitude transforms a sign into a blessing. That small vibration of thankfulness expands the road ahead. Sometimes, a quiet smile through tears is all it takes for heaven to shift the direction of the wind. Step 3, keep walking. Don't camp at the sign. A sign is not the destination, it's the mile marker. Many lose their way by stopping at the signpost, forgetting that the journey continues. Let the signs be small lamps along your path, not chains that bind you. As you move forward, the light will move with you. 3. The gentle guidance, chosen one. God doesn't lead by thunder. He leads by whisper. The signs aren't meant to overwhelm you. They're meant to soothe. You'll see, He never forces. His guidance is like water, slow, steady, unstoppable. When you trust, you begin to hear through quiet intuition. You'll know when to pause and when to step without asking anyone, because peace itself becomes your answer. Sometimes, His guidance arrives in the simplest ways. A song plays at the exact moment you wanted to give up. A stranger smiles when you're feeling anxious, or a random message says the very thing you prayed for last night. These aren't accidents, they're God using the world to speak your language. 4. The smile through tears. Sometimes you cry out of exhaustion, out of loneliness, and right then, your phone lights up. 11:11. You laugh through your tears, not because of a number game, but because you feel him comforting you. That laugh through tears, that's the language of a soul being touched. If that happens tonight, don't analyze it. Let the smile stay on your face, like a quiet promise between you and God. I know you're still here. When you believe, the road brightens even before it's visible. And every time you see 444, 777, or 1111, remember these are not just numbers. They are heaven's greetings. Every sign leads you back to one centerpiece. That's the true destination of every spiritual journey. Not power, not spectacle, but a heart that knows how to rest. Picture your life as a path winding through a forest. 444 are the firm stones beneath your feet. 777 are the rays of light streaming through the trees. 1111 is the wooden gate opening to a brighter field ahead. You don't need to run, just walk slowly. Let each step be a prayer. The path may twist, rise, or fade into shadow. But if the signs keep reappearing, you haven't lost your way. And at the end of that road, you'll realize the repetition was never random. It was how God kept you within his reach. Closing, if tonight you hear a bell, or see 444, or watch the clock pause at 1111, just smile. Do nothing else. Don't fear, because it's heaven's way of saying, I still remember you. I'm still guiding you, and everything is unfolding right on time. Breathe deeply. Whisper gently, I trust this gentle light. And let that smile remain through the tears, through the waiting, through the quiet miracle that's already beginning to bloom. Part 4, the crowning chosen one. After many long nights of waiting, you begin to sense something shifting within. It's no longer about distant bells or repeating numbers outside your window. It's the stillness itself that has become sacred. Inside you, a room unfolds, not with doors, but with breath. People call it the throne room, yet it has no throne, no walls, only golden mist, like morning light poured gently from heaven. You stand there, hands still marked by all the weight you've carried. On your shoulders rest the years, the unspoken words of forgiveness, the wounds you thought had healed but still ache when the night grows quiet. All of it lies there, the stones you've been carrying through your journey. And now, in the soft, glowing light, God invites you to set them down. No fancy words are needed, just breathe. Breathe in for everything that once made you tense. Breathe out for everything you can no longer hold. Each breath is a release, a loosened knot, a fallen stone. The sound is faint, almost melting into the air, but you hear it. Your heart hears it. Each gentle thud whispers one word: forgive. Forgive those who hurt you. Forgive the ones who left. Forgive yourself for being too hard on your own soul, for not knowing that you too deserve to be held. The light in the room grows thicker, warmer. It doesn't blind, it comforts, like an unseen hand brushing softly through your hair. You close your eyes, and in that darkness, you find yourself kneeling not out of weakness, but out of gratitude. For so long, you have fought against fear, against loneliness, against the doubt within your own heart. But now, there's no need to fight. The battle ends when the heart surrenders to love. A gentle warmth wraps around you, and in the silence, you hear a voice not from outside, but from deep within. You have come far enough. Now it's time I give you what was always yours. You lift your head, The light before you folds inward, then opens wide, forming a crown, woven from the very breath of God. It isn't gold, and it holds no jewels, yet it shines like water catching the sunrise. Each ray of light finds you, spiraling around your hair, touching your forehead, an anointing made of light. You feel a hand rest upon your shoulder, not heavy, not cold, only full of presence. Your heartbeat slows deep, steady, whole, as if you've found your true rhythm after a long storm. The whole room seems to breathe with you. No noise, no questions, only peace, peace with shape and weight and silence. You no longer ask, "Why me?" The answer isn't in words. It's in the calm pulse beneath your chest, steady, sure, and warm. God didn't choose you because you were strong. He chose you because, through your wounds, you still knew how to love. In a world where hearts are hardening, love itself has become a rare miracle, and He chose the one who still carries that light. Now, you are no longer just a survivor. You are anointed. The crown doesn't make you a ruler. It makes you a servant of light. From this moment on, everything you do, everywhere you go, will bear the mark of kindness, not because you strive for it, but because you have aligned with the eternal source. You lift your hand and touch your forehead where the crown glows softly, like morning mist. A stream of gentle energy flows through your palm, down your neck, into your heart. There, you hear your heart beating 3 times, release. Let go, believe. Each beat is a prayer. I release the past. I let go of fear. I trust the light outside. The night still lingers, but within you, dawn has begun to rise. The throne room fades, its golden haze dissolving into air. Yet the crown remains not on your head, but in your eyes, in your voice, in every tender gesture. You step out of that room lighter, taller, but not proud. For the one who's just been crowned knows the crown was never meant to lift the head, but to lower the heart. You smile, and for a moment, it feels like the whole world smiles back. The unseen hand on your shoulder is still there, not to pull, but to remind you, you never walk alone. Every step from here, whether under sun or in the rain, carries the echo of this sacred hour, the moment you forgave, released your burdens, and were crowned in light. Take one more deep breath. Feel the warmth rise along your spine. That's new life being breathed into you. When you open your eyes, the world will look the same: cars, noise, long days, but within you, a new kingdom has begun. And wherever you go, even if no one sees, heaven leans a little closer, for the small King of Compassion has awakened within you. Part 5, Mission and Shifting Seasons. When you open your eyes, the sky is still veiled with a thin mist. The first light slips through the window and brushes the wall like a gentle caress. This dawn doesn't arrive with a flash. It comes slowly, just long enough for you to notice a chapter closing and a new season beginning. No bells, no dazzling miracles, only a fine light entering the room, soft as the breath of God. Last night, you walked through darkness, crossed the threshold, and in that throne room of breath, a crown was placed upon you. But that crown isn't for sitting still in glory. It's the start of a new journey, the journey of carrying light through the world. Chosen one, your true mission isn't to do something big, but to live that light out in the smallness of every day. Morning calls your name with birdsong breaking across the roof. Everything seems to be waiting, trees stirring, wind slipping through the curtain, and your heart beating slow, steady, clear. You know it's time to step out. But before you do anything, God whispers 3 principles within you, 3 breaths for a new day, 3 keys to keep your peace through every shift. Principle 1, peace before every decision. The world will always be in a hurry and pull you toward what seems important. Remember, any choice not born from peace will soon weary you. God doesn't speak in the noise. He speaks in the quiet between heartbeats. When you stand at a crossroads, don't ask, which is right? Ask, which brings my heart to rest? The answer of peace always points the way, no matter how winding the road. Principle 2, obedience in trust. You can't see the whole map, but you know the guide. Obedience isn't submission, it is walking by faith with His hand holding yours. Even if today you don't understand, even if a door just closed, don't be discouraged when God closes a door. He's not taking from you, He's redirecting you. Keep walking. Every step taken in trust is a seed sown into your future, and in due time, that seed will sprout exactly when you need it. Principle 3, connection over isolation. A mission is never a solo journey. When you carry light in your heart, that light finds other light. Speak love. Forgive. Hold your family when you can. Touch their shoulder, look into their eyes, and say a simple sentence. It's going to be okay. In those small gestures, you are passing on the peace that was placed in you. Chosen one. When you sigh deeply now, it is no longer the sound of exhaustion, it is the sound of being lifted. You can feel something holding you, not a hand, but a presence, as if the whole sky is keeping you from falling. Every cell is wrapped in a soft layer of light, and you understand you don't have to brace yourself anymore. You only need to breathe and walk. The light beyond the window grows clearer. Birdsong becomes a chord. The smell of coffee, the sound of water in the kitchen, the ordinary turns sacred. You smile, realizing the miracle isn't far away. It's happening in this very breath. The miracle is that you are alive, grateful, and still able to love. And as a quiet ritual of your own, you lift your hand to your forehead where the invisible crown still shines. You whisper, not loudly, just enough for your soul to hear today. I will move slowly. I will love much. I will carry peace to the place where I stand. Each word lands like a gentle vow. You look around the room and think of your family, those sleeping, working, traveling far. A silent prayer rises in your heart. Let your peace cover them. Guard them from worry and fear. Let them see the light, as I have seen it. In that moment, you're no longer praying only for yourself. The light in you spreads like fragrance passing through the air, slipping through walls, touching each person you love. You don't see it, but your spirit knows the prayer has been sent. Then you breathe in deep, until the air fills every corner of your lungs. As you exhale, you feel lighter, brighter, and a quiet confidence rises, the trust that today will be beautiful, not because it's perfect, but because you'll walk through it with a new heart. Dawn has fully awakened. The sun climbs higher, and you who just came through the night stand at another beginning. You are no longer the one searching for signs. You are becoming the sign. Where you go, peace will follow. Whom you touch, hope will visit. You smile again. Inhale deeply. and let the light flood your eyes. In that moment, you understand the old season has passed. The season of light has come, and your mission is simple: go and spread peace the way sunrise spreads across the earth. You weren't only chosen to awaken, you were chosen to keep this world gentle. Light pours through the room, no longer the delicate light of dawn, but a full, strong radiance, as if the sky itself opened to welcome you home. Everything around you seems washed clean: the walls, your breath, even the quietest thoughts. It isn't just sunlight, it's the light of presence of God, of faith, and of who you are after this awakening. You sit in stillness, watching the golden dust dance in the beam. A familiar feeling rises, not excitement, but deep gratitude. You realize you are no longer chasing the miracle, because your very existence is the miracle. No one on this earth is forgotten. You are not forgotten. That sentence sounds within you, soft yet sure, like a voice you've known all your life. Perhaps it's God. Perhaps it's the bright part of your soul. It doesn't matter. What matters is you know it's true. If anyone has feared being left behind, prayed in the night with no reply, today the answer has come. Not with thunder, but with light on your skin, a quieted heartbeat, and an effortless breath. You've moved from night to threshold, from threshold to throne room, from throne room to morning. Now, as the light fills the room, you understand every step had meaning, even when you couldn't see it then. A breeze drifts through, carrying the scent of coffee, a laugh from the street, a child calling for their mother. All the small sounds become wholly a chorus of life. You smile, because everything is as it was, and yet you are not the same. Now you can feel the invitation: share this light. Not for praise, not to convince anyone, but to give what you received. Someone out there is still awake tonight, wondering if they will ever hear the voice of God. They are waiting for a word, just one word, to know they are not alone. And that word may come through you. Write a simple mark, Amen or 777, as a seal. A quiet agreement with heaven: I have heard, and I believe. When you write it, the energy doesn't only move across a screen, it reaches the souls that need courage. Every comment, every line, every prayer is a small flame, and when thousands of those flames meet, the whole world shines. Pray with me now softly, in the voice of your heart. Father, thank you for calling me in the night. Thank you for not forgetting me, even when I lost my way. Today I offer you all I have: my joy, my sorrow, my family, and all I don't yet understand. Cover me with the light of your peace. Cover those I love. Cover every soul that needs comfort, and make me gentle enough to become a shelter for that light. When you finish, let a long breath leave you. Inhale, then exhale slowly. That moment when your lungs are full and your heart loosens is God within you. You don't need to see Him. You only need to know He is breathing with you. The light outside keeps pouring in, flooding the room, reaching every shadowed corner. Where the light touches, the darkness dissolves. And you understand this light isn't only falling from heaven, it is also rising from within you. You stand and open the window. The sky widens. The wind carries the scent of a new day. You whisper to yourself and to the sky, you are chosen. Don't be afraid. The words ring softly but travel far. like a bell touching the soul of the world. They're no longer just for you. They're the message you leave for those who will come after. You look once more, the room is bright, your heart warm, and a quiet certainty spreads. Your season has shifted. Your mission has been entrusted. No cloak, no scepter, only a peaceful heart and open hands. And as you prepare to close this moment, remember, you are not forgotten. You are chosen. Do not be afraid. If this word reached you, leave Amen or 777. Subscribe, so when someone else is searching for light, this message will meet them right on time. And if you know someone who needs to hear they are still loved, share this the way light shares itself and never runs out. For in the end, chosen one, you weren't called only to hear, you were chosen to carry. And this world is waiting for a light like yours.